Greetings everyone, here's Lodrik and this is a Game War in the Pacific Admirals edition. This is my play-by-email match against Xargun. He's a allied commander, and for me this is Empire of Japan. This is Scenario 1 and game version 26p or standard stock. So I take here the dot base. No surprise, no one there. Still unloading. Okay. Some lost equipment. Some merging. This is my scout cruiser and my carrier cover fleet. And here are my cruisers after they fail to sink this enemy light cruiser formation. So no one here to defend the base. I can damage or destroy maybe one or two Catalinas. And some inflicted damage to the base and the ground troops. That is okay. So, but there is for sure something more and more maybe in Tahiti. Yeah. And I pick up here now the west coast of Sumatra. Finally, I had time to achieve the secondary task for me. So my carriers are now at Karachi, but I find no one there. Well, not a really big surprise. But I had to try to find something. Good, first a sweep, that is always good. Follow up by a ground attack. A lot of disabled. But they are all only support units, so there's not more much fighting force left. And Benwin. Today a little more damage. I also increase my strike aircraft here to east of Australia because I think this is the next really focus point, so I have to bring in a little more punch. Ooh. But the B-17s are also here, but today they missed the target. At least the first strike. Still only nonsense reports, but now the ally is detecting me. Oh no. It is now, so I won't know where my carriers are. Good, after one attack, still some flak, but not too much. So I can get a good strike. And the second wing is coming. Not so successful, but okay. So, land, phase, bombardments. Yeah. A gun for combat support. Yeah. It's okay. At the end, I really don't care. There's too much. I only want to burn the Chinese supply. And I won't get rid of this unit. They're holding the ground today. But, of course, it's a battle I will win sooner or later. So, next attack on Bendoy. Again, you can see the 16th division is still hold back because they was not ready for this attack. I can take the fort down. I mean, I blow up the fort already at the beginning, so it's really only always level fort, level 1. And today this attack, still not really a victory for me. Again, light casualties only on the Dutch side, and for me it's one division again disabled. Of course, for the Dutch it's also a lot of disabled, and this will burn a lot of supplies. But still no victory. But I can take here the base without a big issue. The enemy base force is here defeated. That is okay. And today I have simply not really good dice roll. You can see from 60 to 6 down, the enemy is half. So, but still, because the enemy is in warm ops mode, I can inflict damage. So now it's the allies attacking me, but you can see that the allies have a lot of attack power, very similar to before, but in this case my Navy Guard units is holding the ground and the allies are failing to attack, and I have the bonus because it's rough terrain. Still, because these are tanks or whatever, I cannot really destroy anything. I only can hold my ground. But that is okay because more reinforcements is coming, and once the reinforcements arrive in the hex, it will be hard for Xargun to kick me out of the hex. But I must wait 1 or 2 more turns. So overall, this was a light turn, no sub action, and only little bombardments out of the air or out from the sea. At least we have equally lost airplanes nearly. So I killed the one Catalina here at the ground, only really one. The rest is ops losses, all is ops losses. So I have still 2 killed pilot. There was no ship sinking sound. No, there was really nothing reported, nothing on my side. There was any big battle? No, I tried to defeat this Chinese unit here in the high mountains, but no, not today. But there's no fatigue, so I can simply attack again. So, and it looks like that Xargun is coming back. He won't fight here on this hex, I don't know. I won't also kill him, so I walk in his hex, he come to me, who's faster, I don't know. Not really important. Yeah, I also enter this hex, but I think there was no shock attack. There was a river crossing, but for some reason there was no shock attack. Okay, but so I will attack simply tomorrow. Warma is still inactive. Cylon was no... But I arrived my tanks. So tomorrow I have the Battle of Colombo. Today was the Battle of Bendoing. So I move my carriers up and there's detection. And it's not only 1 detection or something like this, 5 out of 7. So I think Xargun will know that I have carriers here. So he will not move anything the next 1 week. But the only option was what I can do now is more or less I try to run out of his detection, and then he must guess that I'm maybe here or here or here. If he cannot see me again, then he don't know where I am. Then he also don't know if I stay here 1 day or 1 week or 1 month. So he must actively search for me. This means he need normally some ships or carriers to find me if I'm here, maybe outside, because this is out of range. Normally 15 is a working navy search for Catalinas. You can go more far away, but unlikely to really detect something with high chance and that you can rely on this information. Everything else is static or normal in movement. So there was a Lex Battle of Bendwang, yeah, okay, but or better here. So I have one division disabled, this one disabled, a little bit damaged, disabled. Yeah, this is not so damaged. So I will maybe try to fix 3 divisions again and then attack again. It's because I really believe that there's not much supplies left and I can maybe keep the pressure on. I only don't want to burn my supplies, my units. Here you can also see the 3rd carrier division arriving or is on the way to Perth. This is Junio and Helio together with 4 escort ships. These are also the escort ships. This is new rebuilt ships. I think originally they are torpedo boats. So I built them to escort. So they are really only good for fighting submarines and not for any surface engagement. But this is okay. They have one 12cm gun that can kill any submarine on the surface, and I have enough attack power for kicking some submarines underwater, plus so anti-aircraft equipment. These are short-range torpedoes. These are the old torpedoes, similar to the rowboats. So they don't really have any offensive firepower. But for escort duty, they are perfectly fine. The Highlanders are still trying to escape. I try to take this base. You can also see that something is moving out. Still 3 units. So if they don't rail out this turn, then I think sooner or later I will take the base. Submarines are everywhere in position, so I hope I can detect or find every convoy at least 1 ship. My task force also linked up, so I'm now ready for everything. I have here my cover force, so this one is follow, the fighting force, this is the killer, and this is the cover. In the cover I have escort to protect my own ships against enemy carrier strikes, not that I have an enemy TIE bomber attack again. And this is more or less my search cruiser, it's a scout cruiser, so I have here a lot of search airplanes running on 100% range of 8. So, and I am now 24. So normally I can say this search airplanes can run at least 6 to 8 with high possibility to detect enemy. Everything north of this is detected by Perth, and I can go up to this line to detect also any incoming ships. So if anything is coming here, I will detect it. If anything is more source, this is another topic. But I don't want to go more source because I don't want to be too far away from Perth. I wait for my carriers to arrive. Once I have my carriers, I can say, okay, that is maybe more firepower. With this, I can go everywhere. Yeah, east of Australia is still, of course, the weakest part of my campaign, but I really don't have here too much forces. My regiment arrived at the dot base, so this is the kicking power, and there's 3 units left. Okay, a lot of AVs, tanks, armor fighting vehicles. So, and this guy is also maybe a catch because I'm here on the main road and this guy can only take this trail, so I will at least kick them once more. And these are also tanks or mobile units. Other equipment coming down here. This is only the weak point. This is always a weak point, so the Navy Guard unit is here, must only hold 1 more turn. If I'm lucky, but I cannot normally move in. That is dangerous because if I move in, then there's attack. This will be attack or defense in the ops mode wrong. So I must walk in combat mode. So I need 1 turn and the 2nd turn. So I must only hold the turn, the hex 1 more turn on its own. The turn after this, I have reinforcements and double my defense power. So maybe this guy will bleed a little dry. Up to now it's 50% ready and 50% is disabled. So I think maybe one attack I can take on. Once this is done, there's more coming. These are the second class, normally we call it third class divisions. They are not really divisions, they are regiments or garrison units. But they have really only infantry, they don't have any heavy equipment. And they don't have any training, so they are lack training. But they have so motivation. And for defense, this is okay. I cannot take any Brisbane or like this with this. But yeah. Brisbane is, there's defense, but it's not too much. He has also something. So I don't know how strong Xargun is really here. Again, this is the deadline. Or, well, this is more normally the line I can go. If I only walk one more hex horse, then automatically 6 or 8 divisions of combat power will appear in United Kingdom, America, Canada, wherever. So it's really dangerous to go source of Brisbane. If you want to go source of Brisbane, you must normally take Sydney, Melbourne. But Sydney is a fortress like Melbourne. There are 4 times hexes. That's you. If you want to take this, then you must go heavily here. So this means I must take my forces from New Zealand and from Perth, that I have here at least 10 divisions. Then I can maybe say, then you must rush down Sydney before any reinforcements coming here. But the other, and then I would ask and say why I want to do this even. This is scenario 1, so there's not really much hope for me to win this war. So if I take this, then the Allies will send everything they have to India. Yeah. If I don't take it, then the Allies are forced to reinforce this, and then I can maybe bleed them dry. Naja, different tactics. Tahiti, there was a bombardment, not super effective, but yeah. I have still some shells left, not many, but I can make one more bombardment and then retreat. And I must rearm and refuel. Good. Yeah. I think this was all. Nothing more to say here today. Then take care. See you next time. Bye bye.